Ever walk through a cannabis farm and wonder, how do they get everything to ripen at the exact same time?
It's like walking through an orchard where every single fruit is perfectly ripe and ready for picking.
Exactly. It's all very orchestrated. Which brings us to today's deep dive, Ethephon.
And just to be clear, we're talking about its use in cannabis cultivation.
Right, so Ethephon. It's a plant growth regulator, right?
It is, but maybe regulator isn't the best word, actually. You see, it's not a plant hormone itself.
Oh,
It's more like a way to deliver one. Specifically, ethylene gas. Think of it like this. You know how a ripe banana can make other fruit ripen faster?
oh yeah, I've heard that one before. Keep your banana separate or something.
Exactly. That's ethylene at work. Plants, including cannabis, already produce it naturally. Fruit ripening, flowering. Ethylene's behind a lot of that.
So Ethephon just makes the plant think it's got more of this ethylene going on.
Precisely. It's like a signal boost, making the plant react as if it hit that stage naturally.
Clever. But wouldn't that mess things up if you get the timing wrong?
Absolutely. Timing is key here. Early in the flowering stage is when you'd apply it. And even then, the concentration has to be precise.
Too much.
Think of it like over-fertilizing. Good intentions, but you end up stressing the plant, could even damage it.
Stunted growth, that kind of thing.
Exactly. It's about finding that sweet spot where you get the accelerated flowering and all the benefits that come with it.
Without sending the plant into shock.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got this powerful tool now, and I imagine this is a game changer for large-scale growers, right?
Oh, absolutely. We're talking consistency, uniformity, and the crop. Imagine a whole field of cannabis, all ready to harvest at the same time.
That's efficiency right there.
Exactly. And from a business perspective, that's huge. It cuts down on labor costs. You can predict yields much more accurately. It really streamlines the entire operation.
Makes sense. But what about us, the end users? Does Ethephon affect the good stuff? You know, the resin, the terpenes?
That's the million-dollar question, right? And the research is still ongoing, but so far it looks promising.
Promising how?
Studies have shown that using Ethephon can actually increase the concentration of those desirable compounds.
So potentially more potent, more flavorful cannabis.
That's the idea. Of course, more research is always needed, but the potential is there.
Fascinating. Now, you mentioned earlier that Ethephon breaks down in the environment. Anything we need to be aware of there?
Right. So the main breakdown products are ethylene, which is a naturally occurring gas, so not really a concern, and phosphoric acid.
Okay, and phosphoric acid,
It's naturally found in soil, but with repeated use of Ethephon, there's a chance it could accumulate. More research is needed on the long-term effects.
right. So as with most things in agriculture, it's a balancing act.
Exactly.
And it probably goes without saying, but folks, make sure you're aware of local regulations before even thinking about using Ethephon.
Absolutely. It's not something to try at home without knowing the rules in your specific area.
It all makes you think, doesn't it? We're able to exert such precise control over these plants now, almost like we're conducting nature's symphony. But where do we draw the line? What are the implications for the plant's natural processes, for the environment?
It's a conversation that's just beginning, really. As with any new technology, there are always going to be trade-offs. Weighing the potential benefits against the unknowns is going to be crucial as we move forward.
Lots to